even at 8, he has to learn. He has to learn. Don't disrespect the great ones. Never too young to learn that lesson.
That's right. Here's Deandre Ayton. I'm sure his parents are thankful you're here.
Exactly.
Game in totality when you get a win but didn't finish the way you guys wanted to.
I mean, we didn't finish the way we wanted to, and like it was emotional. It was like a emotional type of energy out there. It got quiet a little bit. I think because we know we could do better. You know what I'm saying? It's playoffs and it showed. I'll say, in that fourth quarter, they had a little small lineup out there. It was red and everything, and I won't say it gave us trouble, but we were missing shots. And them dudes was being relentless, just, doing what they do, scoring the ball as best they can. And, that's why it got kind of ugly down in the stretch a little bit. We got away from our principles, but stuff like that, I'm glad that happened early. A little eye-opener to where that these dudes don't give up. So, basically just, break the dang gas pedal. That's it. Just break it. Don't take your foot off of it because they're not letting up.
My only other question was the way the game started with you getting off early. Was that a point of emphasis going into the game, or did that just sort of come out of what was working offensively?
That's natural. We take what the defense give us. Finishing, small matchups and, having deep steals in the paint and finishing my roles even when I don't get the ball. I'm creating offense for the team, opening up the floor. And, yeah, it was good to see some threes knocked down today, man. That's our type of basketball.
D, how'd you like offensively, just the way you guys were able to force them into breakdowns? You got a couple of those lobs, just the way the space was feeling for you guys.
Yeah, just trusting CP, making him see the floor and, telling us the little things to get us going. It wasn't that much to really lock into, but just to play our basketball and, play it soundly.
You've been doing well on those Lucas switches since your guys' rookie year. How would you assess the way you defended him tonight in those situations?
How I defended? Yeah. I could do a lot better. I think he got to the paint a lot on me, but, my shifts was in place to protect me. But I could definitely try to guard better and, try not to foul as early as I did today or tonight's game. And, just mainly communicating from early, when I'm out there on the switch and just making sure dudes are shifted for me.
We've talked a lot about the Mavs and their 5-out offense and how important that point of attack defense. How did you feel you guys did with that tonight?
I think we did good, despite the last, 8 minutes in the game in the fourth. But, early in the game, I think we had pace and we were getting stops and closing out possessions, where we're running a little bit. We got on a run and ran our offense and, dudes was getting up threes. And it felt good out there.
How good was it to see, guys like Campaign, and you mentioned the threes falling and that type of thing. How good was it to see that bench production?
Man, that's just the Campaign and Cam Johnson. That's our energy. Like, when them dudes are gone, and especially on both ends of the floor, that's our heart and soul right there. Especially when we getting threes from the three.
Da, could you just put into words, give us a sense of how different it is, what you were dealing with in that first round versus the way you're operating in the second round? It feels like it couldn't be more different.
I'm using my hook shot now. Got to use the hook shot. Valanciunas not there to send it in the backcourt, but just it's a lot more smalls than the first round. I'm finally finishing my rolls. At first I couldn't get as much rolls where I'm getting a seal or a duck in. I had to do a little short roll, but I'm finishing my rolls now where, I can get a big seal at the rim and, just have the basket right above me, 3 feet away. So that's the main difference, just playing around the rim instead of playing in a short roll.
You guys are really focused on the ball handler tonight, especially in that first half. And they kept getting open backside threes, on the weak side when Luka or somebody would dump it back there. Was that the defense collapsing too much, or what's your take on it?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Just finishing the roles and creating that offense. Bringing as much attention to the paint as possible. To make it effective to where we can spread for the threes. And I guess they got caught up on a couple where Book got going on them threes.
Deandre, there's always the human nature side of things. There's a couple days between games, and you'd think that the team that won the other team would be naturally more desperate going into it. The fact that the fourth quarter went the way it did, can you guys get the best of both worlds to get the win, but also kind of feel that anxiety or whatever going into the next one?
Yeah, it's not anxiety, but cleaning up, knowing that we did not close this game out the right way, and this is the playoffs basketball, and it's unacceptable the way how we closed it out, and Coach got on us about that. But at the end of the day, you got to win the game, and us as a team, I won't say we treating that as a loss, but I know for a fact we're not closing out a game like that again. We're going to be way more locked in, like we just came off of L, because the feeling and the gut feeling we walked out the locker room with, not everybody was really, happy on how we ended that. So I know for a fact we're going to be completely locked in and super ready to go to have a better game and try and close it out and not do it the way we did tonight.
Hey, D.A. Wood, to that point, with 6 minutes or so to go, you're up by 21. You've got the bench out on the floor. In the mindset of you guys, all you starters, did you think the game was over and then you had to reset and get back out on the floor to finish the game?
We're not like a team like that where we feel like we were up some points and we just settle down and relax. Mainly just sitting there watching our bench, making sure they close out and make sure they play the right way, because that's the type of team we are. When Coach take the starters out and have the bench in, mainly just about playing the right way, playing the right way and finishing off strong. So, today wasn't it. So, for a fact, we're gonna try to get back and get in the lab and polish up some things.
Deandre, JaVale's stripping of Luka and the dunk kind of ignited the arena. What was your reaction to that play?
Oh, my reaction, man! I think I went outside the coach's box. You know what I'm saying? I was all over the place. I don't know where I was, but I know I was bumping into everybody, and then they scored, and I sat back down. They quieted us quick, but I definitely was very excited about that. Vale stepping up and guarding the perimeter a little bit, even above the three-point line, and just seeing how active the things we worked on applying in the game is. I call that the Bismack Biyombo effect, man. The dude always pressuring the ball and using his hands on defense, so that was good to see by Vale.
Besides McGee getting that stop on Luka and stripping him for the dunk, you had another stop on Luka earlier in the game. How did that feel, and do you feel like that could continue and wanting to go and switch out and stopping him?
I don't feel no way. Whoever got the ball and I got to switch, I got to try and stop him. That's just me. Feeling some type of way on stopping somebody. This the NBA. You really can't stop nobody. You're really guarding them. So if I'm really guarding Luka, I'm just guarding him. I ain't stopping him. He missed him because he missed by himself. He missed on his own. It ain't because of me. I'm just in front of him. Luckily. You know what I'm saying? All right. Appreciate y'all.
All right, the Suns take the 1-0 lead over the Mavericks, 121-114. Luka Doncic dropped 45.